So let's make a genoise cake using the warm foaming method. So in the bowl here I have my eggs and my sugar, and the first step of the warm foaming method is to heat the eggs and sugar to 110 degrees. So you notice the water here is not boiling, it is just kind of, there's a light little bubble happening, but it has some steam. If it's going too heavy, boiling, you could cook your eggs quickly. If it's not, then you're going to be here forever trying to get it warmed up. So I'll put it on there, and I'm just going to start stirring that through. Again, I'm looking for 110 degrees. So we've reached 110 degrees. The sugar has been dissolved. So now I'm going to take it off the heat and get rid of Baby Yoda. And I'm going to put it on the machine here, because the second step in the warm foaming method is to whip the eggs and sugar to maximum volume. And I'll show you what that is in just a second. So we're going to get this on the machine. So max volume means it's going to whip all the way up. So I'm going to put this on speed 3, and we're going to let that go. Now as that air is incorporated in here, you notice the mixture is going to start to lighten up, and it's going to start getting lighter in color, and it's going to start getting foamy. As that rises up, we're going to look at the level as it comes up the side of the bowl. And as it starts to come up, it's going to get to a point where it's not going to go any further, and it's going to recede just slightly. So we'll let that go. It takes a few minutes to get this done. So you can see right now the mixture is starting to get a little bit foamy. You can start seeing the lines as the whip is going through. It still needs more time. But when I focus, I look right at the edge there where the eggs are touching the stainless steel. And if I find that line, if I stare at it for a moment, if the mixture is kicked up over that, I haven't reached my max volume yet. So the mixture is getting very close now. It's starting to get thick. It's starting to hold its peak a little bit. Now I'm really looking at that edge right there to see when that starts to not come up any higher, but start to recede slightly, which means it's just going to come down the bowl a little bit. That lets me know I've reached as much air incorporated into the eggs as I can get. So now I've reached that point now where it's not covering up that line anymore, and it is slightly receded. So now I'm going to consider that done. Drop it from the bowl. Quick little tap. Now, the next step, after warming the sugar and eggs to 110, whipping to max volume, the third step is to fold in the dry ingredients. So I could do it in this bowl right here, but it's so small and it'd be like all over the place. So I like to put it into a large bowl, just so we have a lot of room to fold, so we won't be knocking out all the air that we just incorporated into this mixture. So again, in a previous video, we talked about how to fold. I'm going to come down the side, up through the middle. So right here I have my cake flour. My cake flour has been sifted, so I'm going to add about half of it into there, and I'm going to start the folding process. Again, coming down the sides, rotating the bowl, always moving, always disrupting that center. Okay, well, that's been kind of folded in a little bit. I'll add the rest of the flour. You want to be very careful with this not to over mix it, because again, the only leavening we have in this cake is the air that we've just incorporated. Okay, now I'm just about there, so I'm going to add my vanilla and my butter, and I'll finish folding it in. So that's now folded in. It has a nice fluffiness to it still. So what I'll do next is I'm going to start to portion it. Now, I never like to just pour things into cake pans and hope for the best. There's a way you do it. We're going to measure each one of these so that they will be consistent in size. Just about there. There's one. And the next one. So there we have 2 cakes made using the warm foaming method.